When you have horses and you have goats, you need something beautiful to take care of these precious, beautiful animals. And here, JJ and Rooster are gonna give you guys a tour so you don't wanna miss out. Welcome backpack. This is Adbiel from WolfSteel Buildings, and we're out here in the west side of Texas, but not all the way west. We're out here in Palo Pinto area, and it's a spectacular scenery. Ed, how did you like it, man? How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking, Admiral. You know, driving up here, I thought I was in Colorado, you know, or in that hill country area. You know, the roads, the hills, man. This area is beautiful. It makes you want to, you know, just come out here and live here for a living, for sure.
Well, it is, because there's like a lot of space around here from house to house. There's a lot of space. So it's an amazing scenery also from the landscaping, which is what we're talking about. And I'm sure the B-roll is showcasing that.
Yes.
But not only that is what's spectacular.
Yeah.
It's the inside. I know you saw the hook inside. This is a metal building that is being used to provide a beautiful shelter for some precious animals that are horses.
Yes.
So if you're a horse fanatic or you love horses, this is a way that you can use a metal building. And our client is actually gonna be on the channel, and she's gonna showcase what they did in the inside. So this is basically a she shed instead of a man cave, but it actually has a section for a man cave area. You don't wanna miss out where our client gives us a tour on that.
Yes.
But you also don't wanna miss out the tour that I'm going to give of the building itself, the measurements, what's all this about. And then the final point I want to mention is we got a giveaway.
Yes.
It's the holidays, Ed.
Woo! My favorite time of the year, man. I'm excited. You know the hot chocolate. You know, being wrapped around in the campfire. I'm excited.
The
man.
lights, Christmas lights, and even in the office, they already put up the lights.
Ooh,
yeah,
wow.
At night it's spectacular in Fort Worth, Texas. And so the giveaway is if you can leave a comment with the answer to my question. The answer is, what gauge is the steel frame for this metal building that we're going to talk about? Stick around, listen, pay attention.
That's the
leave
question.
Your comments,
Awesome.
And we will ship it out anywhere in the U.S. We only serve and build in certain parts of Texas, unfortunately, at this point, but we will ship it to anywhere in the U.S. if you win, if you got the right answer. All right?
That is correct.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this one going because this one is going to be inspirational. Alrighty, guys. So before we get into the measurements, I'm just going to mention a little story here. So this project here, we're out in Palo Pinto. There's no permits here. So good, easy. However, there was an HOA restrictions. It was a little challenging to get through the HOA, I believe because maybe they were just a little busy or whatnot, but it was a little bit of a process. They had to meet certain restrictions, such as having the brick that matches your home. So if you do have an HOA and you're planning to do a metal building, start doing your research ahead of time. Ask your HOA department, hey, what are your restrictions? Send me the guidelines or the code that I can, we can look at and definitely help. So by the way, we do pull permits and we also help with HOA. However, there are certain parts of, like say a variance. A variance is when you gotta say, hey, please make an exception for me. That's what a variance is. Some of those things, unfortunately, we don't get involved because that's now more on a personal aspect of the property owner with the, whoever is the ordinance.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Alrighty, man. So you ready to talk about the building?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Awesome. So this building is a 30 wide for the main structure, 50 foot long, and then it's 12 foot to the eaves.
Yes.
So we got a 312. It's still rising to the top. So 3 times 15, we're looking at 45 inches, almost 4 feet. So we're looking at about 15 to 16 foot to the peak. Man, I'm doing my math as I'm talking. By the way, it's a funny story, but there is a video on YouTube where I created a video a long time ago when I was working at a different company. And I saw it last night, and it's me basically following the script, and I didn't know how to do YouTube because now I have a little bit more experience, right? And I'm still
Now you're
practicing.
a professional.
No, at that time, man, I was rapping. There's comments there, man, I feel like the guy's rapping. And now I'm feeling like I'm rapping. But no, I'm not a rapper. I don't do that. So that's a 1,500 square feet that we have in the inside. And as you saw in the hook, there is horse stables in the inside. And so planning out the amount of space, the square footage of your floor plan is really important, because our client did plan out in 1,500 square feet, which what really they needed. So again, what you're looking at next is we're going to talk about the colors. Do you remember this, the color at the top?
It's black roof.
It's a black roof,
Yes.
okay? And then we got the black trims all the way around. For ag panels, we have about like 20 different colors to choose from. So there's going to be, I think, 2 grays. We got the lighter gray, and then we got the darker gray. Okay, here we have the Quaker gray, which is the darker gray, as you're mentioning, Ed. Which, if James is watching, he's going to say, yeah, that's the best color. Of course, he got the same, color. But what is spectacular about this project is that it actually has the brick. And our client did their own brick. And so, but what we did is, because the brick had to match exactly their home, we're starting to do more brick now. But if you're gonna do your own brick or et cetera like that, what we recommend is that we do a regular panel, right? And then we do a wainscoting special brick mold.
I see.
So here we extended it enough for their brick to come and flash, so that way all the water is flashing and going out.
Makes
Okay,
sense, yeah.
so we did this part. So basically, when you are going to do brick, not only of course you're going to pay for the brick and the labor and the materials, but I would recommend that we do this flashing here, so that way the water that's coming here is flashing and it's not falling behind the brick, and therefore then we could have some rust problems or like even mold or stuff like that.
I see.
So, but doesn't this look spectacular?
Man, it gives this building a whole different look.
Like the driveway here, the gravel driveway, just kind of like, it's all like matching. You can feel like the sense of really good coordination with the aesthetic.
Yeah, matches the color of the building exactly. Beautiful.
Let's talk about now, obviously that's beautiful, and that's the wainscoting brick. Our client got electricity again. We're working on it. We are doing certain projects, especially in certain areas, so it's not fully rolled out. But our client did get these goose lights that, to me, I think they're spectacular.
Wow. I can't even imagine at night. It just looks a whole different build. Yeah.
Yeah, lighting. I know we have a project. I'm not sure if it came out before or after, that we're going to be with the lighting. We're going to be recording during that night. So stay tuned for that one.
Yes.
One of the things with lights though that we kind of have to plan, or maybe even do something that we're working on, is that when you want your lights to be like specifically in a specific, so it looks symmetrical, the only challenge you can have with the metal building is that because we have ribs coming, in this case it's about 9 inches. If this line falls a little bit off of the other, or they're not in line, you might have to work around it. Or for example here, we usually, in most cases for tubular buildings, we start the rib right in the middle, and you can see that. So if we wanted to put a light in the middle, you wouldn't be able to with just the accessories that the lamp comes with.
Ah, makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you kind of have to shift it a little bit. But there is a way, especially if you can 3D print, or where you get the exact design of the rib, and like you set like
mold it into that same type of design.
Yeah. Set it, and then you put this over.
Yeah, I've seen it do it. You got to be very good at the 3D printing.
So that's the things that we're actually like working through. Is like, okay, if we're gonna do electricity, what are some of the challenges? We're planning everything out. So you know how good we are with planning. Shout out to our planning department, because we love to plan and make sure that when we come out here, all we're doing is we're just constructing. But that is one of the things that I was, considering here. Fortunately, because there's 2 lights, you can basically space them out where it looks symmetrical, and that's what they did here, and it's spectacular.
Yeah, that's insane. Talking about electricity and going into the door as well. Man, this door, it's beautiful, beautiful door.
So one of the things that I love about like selecting an overhead door, getting a color that matches something, and especially if you have wainscoting or like a 2-tone color, like in this case, I have a preference for 2 types of colors. One is matching the color of the door with your wainscoting, and it kind of like makes it like stand out, like you're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
But another one is having just a door that has an accent of like nothing other.
Yeah.
Just kind of something that just wow. And you can get that with an overhead door. And both doors and the back and the front are insulated.
Yes.
Again, once you see us in the inside, you're gonna see that the breeze, the way the doors open, having a door in the front and one in the back is actually really good because the breeze just goes through and it's really, really cool in the inside. It actually feels really cold in there.
Yeah.
And then out here it's like, it's already hitting the 80s.
Yeah, it's heating up a little bit.
It's heating up a little bit. Again, this is our short panel door. So basically the squares, which is like residential style, are smaller. The long panel one, marketing can help us out there a little bit more of a longer design to it. But the panels are all the same. And again, our trims are like basically seamless because we custom order all our trim.
Yeah.
We don't just put up a bunch of trims out there and hey, pick whatever you want. No, every project is custom ordered where we custom order as long a panel to minimize the seams. As you can see here, like this corner trim, boom, single, seamless. It's impossible to be seamless all the way because I think the max we can do is like 20 feet for being able to break the trims.
I see.
The machines are only like, depends on the machines. There's machines for like 10, the max 10 and max 15 and then like max 20. I know there's longer, but you don't see those often. The ones where we order our materials from is like custom breaker is max 20. Nice color matching screws to match the colors. Okay, why is that important? Well, because when you have like just zinc screws, just metal screws, adding color will extend its lifespan. Because it's an extra coating, it's an extra protection on top of the already zinc or galvanized screw.
I see.
But the coating of paint actually protects also the screw from rusting.
Yeah.
And so that's really, really important because that extends the lifespan of your building because if the screw rusts, you're gonna definitely have some leaking problems or something like that. And again, this is an exposed fastener system, so all the screws are like exposed and they're out in the weather throughout the years. So color matching screws, not only for aesthetics, but also for durability. Well, as you know, our client does have horses.
Yes.
Not only do they need a beautiful, nice shelter, but they also need a nice transportation method, which is here a horse trailer.
Yes.
So if you have that, here we have a 12-foot wide, 50-foot long, and I believe it drops to 10 foot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that is correct, yeah.
Ah.
Look at you.
Ed, by the way, I'm trying to convince Ed to do a tour, guys. So what do you guys think? His energy is amazing, right?
I'll do one eventually here in the future.
Usually parking lots are like 9 to 10 foot wide. So 12 foot wide is typically good enough to park almost any vehicle.
Yes.
Sometimes the bigger trucks, you just have to account for like say the door opening for a 12 wide. So here we have, again, 14 gauge as the frame used for this structure. So this is going to be a little bit on a lighter tube compared to the 12 gauge.
Yes.
However, if you're in Texas and you're doing spray foam and you got a lean-to, that's more anchor points. 14 gauge it meets the wind loads, okay? So unless you're like in high snow or you're gonna be hanging stuff and you want a little bit more durability and want the warranty, which 12 gauge comes with the 20-year warranty on the rust frame. 14 gauge comes with 10-year for us, okay? Check out our warranties, by the way. Like our warranties are like very unique, and especially because we do the full turnkey project. You definitely want to check it out. We have it on our website. It's something that makes us unique because we do the full project, and so check them out, compare them out with the marketplace, and you'll see the big difference.
Yep.
I'm not going to talk about that because we're going to talk about the horses, right?
Yes.
So again, you have a lean-to. Standard, you're going to have columns of tubes every 5 foot. But if you want to go a little bit, make it a little bit more pop out, something more like, give it another edge, is do something like this. You can finish it off with sheet metal, a beautiful setup trim system around, and create an opening where you don't have to walk over a base rail. You don't have to worry about just obstruction. We create a header that basically is an opening. And that opening here that we did is a 16 by 8 opening on here and on the other side. So this is 50 foot long, 16, about 32 feet of that is free and open, and you can easily just hang around the whole property. And again, we did like nice strip of I'm gonna call them like concrete strips or piers, but in the length form. And so that's where we landed the columns. We anchored. Again, we don't install metal buildings on ground, and the reason is because in Texas, grounds move a lot, okay? And so if they're shifting a lot, the anchor system there is gonna be moving around a lot. especially the mobile home anchors that are commonly used in the tubular industry. I think they work on a certain type of soil, and even the plans say there's a specific class of soil. But if you're building throughout all of Texas, it's going to be impossible to test all those soils and to determine if it's being anchored in the right spot.
I see.
So for that reason, we only install on top of concrete. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you didn't want to do a whole concrete pad on the side,
Yes.
then you can do a nice gravel pad.
Exactly what the client said.
Yeah, and then we just do, you know, piers or a concrete strip wherever we're going to be anchoring down to. And now it's a lot more solid and
More reinforced. Yeah.
more reinforced. It's already windy and the building's still there.
It's still there. No, not even a rattling either. Anyways.
But there's a lot of videos that we have where we talk about the products, where we talk about the details of products. And in this video, I think we're gonna cut it right here.
Yeah.
If you want to learn more, check out a lot of our other videos.
Yes.
But this video, we're gonna be inspiring, okay? Because the inside is just, I think it's just
It's unique.
it's unique.
Yep.
Okay. And our client, the way they're using it, they just hang out here, and I think that maybe this could inspire you for your building.
Yes.
And you ready for that one, Ed?
Yes, I'm excited. You know, I've seen a lot of buildings, but this one, you know, it might be up there with the uniqueness.
Just the uniqueness, and again, it's not a big building. I mean, it's a 30 by 50 with this lean-to, but they were so organized and like thought out of what they were trying to accomplish, that overall, and just the aestheticness and how there's a word for like when you really take care of your things and like really just there's a
Meticulous, maybe?
Yeah, and like when you see it, it's just really nice and organized and clean, and everything is just perfect. So
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's go to the inside.
We get it. Starting a new metal building project can feel overwhelming with concrete here, installation there, permits somewhere else. At WolfSteel, we can take that headache away. From site prep to the last screw, we bring every service under one roof here in Texas for Texans, so you can have your metal building without the stress. We handle tubular buildings, red iron weld up and bolt up buildings, permitting assistance, full concrete slabs with site prep, plus any demolition if needed. Concrete coating options, various installation options, a gutter system for your building, custom doors, windows, and even cedar accents if you want a more rustic look. You need more, like mezzanines, balconies, or masonry, we got that too. We do not service outside of our service area, nor provide material or kits only, and our services do not stand alone. We focus on full turnkey Texas metal building projects. WolfSteel is the easy choice. Texans, we've got you covered. If you fall within the service area, contact us today. If not, I hope our channel is helpful for your metal building project.
Alrighty, Pac, we got an amazing person here that is going to show us what she did here for her project. Kelly, thank you so much for accepting to, you know, give us a little tour of like your project. Like, this is amazing, and I'm sure like you're enjoying it a lot right now. And
we are.
And I think the audience would love to hear from you. You know, what is this all about? So you ready to give us a little tour?
Absolutely.
Alrighty, guys, come on in. So Kelly, talk to me.
This is actually our horse stalls right here for our two horses, Rooster and JJ.
Okay. This is on the left side, right? So
this is on the left side, a little less than like a 12 by 12 stall per horse.
Oh.
Over here you've got like a tack area to be able to tack your horse up, saddle them up. And over here we've got our hay storage that we had built. Hay storage, grain feed area. Here we've got a goat area for Walter and William when it gets rainy
what
and
size is this?
cold out. You know what? This is actually, I think, a 6 by 8.
Okay.
Around 6 by 8.
Space for two goats. And then out here, talk to me, like, what is this here?
This is actually our wash rack. So when the horses, we come off of a ride, we like to wash them off if it's especially hot in the summer. So this is our wash rack area.
So the plumbing is running through here.
Yep, we had the plumbing put in on a little bit higher note right there, and then the horses come down. I had the boom put in, so you can just wash your horses almost free-handed, and get them clean as you can.
And so this mat, because we did like a broom finish here, right? So that helps with like less slippery
Yes,
for your horses.
they did do a broom finish. This is about a 10-acre bonnet that they put on.
And then here is like a mat is for
Less slippery. We
Okay.
actually added the horse mats are for slippage. Our horses are shoed, have shoes all the way around, so we did that so they wouldn't slip on when it's watery and slippery.
Beautiful. That's the reason why we see like you have a lot of mat then on your property is because of your horses. Like really, that way they don't slip as much.
Exactly.
I do have a question. We don't do plumbing work, right? So here, unless did Caleb help you with the plumbing, or you guys hired your own plumbing?
He actually did help us.
Okay, perfect.
A little bit on that. He did give us advice on it.
Yeah.
But yes, we did actually hire our own plumber.
Okay.
After his advice. I knew I wanted plumbing on both ends,
Okay.
or both sides of this end. We actually have plumbing on the front side of the barn.
Okay.
And then we also have plumbing in each stall.
Oh, that way like you're immediately.
There's a spigot in each stall, each horse stall and the goat stalls, for easy access. Water right there to fill up their water buckets. We
so
also
you
had
had it
a
all
sink.
planned out.
We had a sink put in right here in the tack room area. Washing your hands, cleaning things, water for our cats, and for our dog.
And so that was actually another question I had is like, you laid this out previously, right? So like, cause this is a 30 by 50, so we got 1,500 square feet. How did you guys plan this out on a piece of paper, or like said, look, I think that's gonna be good and we'll make it work, or?
We did plan it out on a paper. My husband actually put it out. We knew that we wanted 2 stalls plus the goat stall. We wanted an open concept tack room, and then the storage room over here is for like Christmas decorations and camping gear. My husband, one of the requirements was that he has his own little
space.
shop. So we kind of converted this area where he can change the oil on the lawnmower and the ATV and play his darts. He's got a little dart board. Yeah, so that was kind of a area that he wanted to be able to work on his equipment.
The girl
Yes.
cave.
So
Talk
this-
to me about this
So
part.
this area is an area where we can come, my girlfriends and I, after we're finished horseback riding, we come and have a glass of wine, or I can have coffee in the morning. It's just an area, I kind of wanted a little bougie tack room to be able to come and relax after I do all my rides.
Oh, that's awesome. So I'm imagining like at night when it's dark and your horses are here, you guys are having maybe a glass of wine and the chandelier, which is really beautiful.
Yes.
It's a great selection.
Yes.
It's definitely, I'm assuming, like a really nice view at night too.
It is
With
very
your-
nice.
With your lights on and everything.
Yeah, we wanted somewhere to just come, not just have the horses in here, but we wanted to be able to kind of add a little area to our home, so we could come and relax with them in the barn and enjoy the outdoors.
Nice. And I know this wasn't probably something that, aside from that, like, hey Ed, do you have any other final questions for? You do?
I did have one for the spray foam. You added the insulation for this. How do you think it's been working for you and the horses as well, for in the heat?
good question.
We are so glad that we did it. Like this is, in the summer, when it was finished out, it was so much cooler. I'm talking the degrees was it's a lot cooler. Coming into the winter, we haven't come into the winter yet, so we're not really sure, but I can assure you when the doors are down, it's gonna be nice and, it's gonna be insulated and warm in here. I'll still be having my wine in the afternoon.
It's a Jetty box in here because, like, obviously the insulation of the spray foam, but all their doors are insulated as well. So overall, like, you're gonna have really good control of your
Right.
temperature in here.
Right.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for
Kelly.
coming.
I really appreciate it. I do want to ask you just 2 questions more for someone that's looking for a metal building. How was your like when you started to shop around? How did you like look for a metal building? Like, did you guys go online? Did you go like on Google, or how did you?
We did Google.
Oh,
we
you
did,
just
we
went
did.
Google?
And we saw your YouTube
Okay.
marketing information.
And then-
and you convinced me. because you've got it going on. And I will tell you, your process is kind of what intrigued me, because you guys have such an amazing process that you do with the customers, between the sales team and the marketing team and the
Planning.
concrete team. Everybody was just spot on. It was amazing.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that we were able to, you know, make this happen and be a part of this, because overall, like, you made it an amazing project. And man, as soon as I arrived, because we had the pictures of like the previous, it's like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna show like just a metal building. We didn't know you had all this.
Oh, the inside.
Yeah. So when we arrived, it's like, oh wow. So it's like, oh, okay, like there's stalls in here. This is amazing. Because we were just planning to showcase a metal building that was nice from the exterior, because that's all we knew from before arriving here. But
Right.
overall, it's an amazing, amazing project. So thank
We're very
you so
happy.
much,
We're
guys.
very happy with it. It's been a good journey.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
What's up, Pack? Remember to stay up to date with everything that we're up to by checking out our social media. You can find us at WolfSteel Buildings for behind the scenes action. We share our latest projects, update on what the team is working on, and all the exciting progress happening in real time. Don't miss out on the action, and remember to give us a follow.
I was completely ignorant to the options I had with the metal building.
Yeah.
I saw a video and I said, who are these guys? I said, hey, and you were excellent with answering all my questions, even some of the ones that you had already answered. I never felt pressured. I always felt like whatever my dream was what your work was.